Greetings, I'm Rob Chappers, and welcome to Andertons, where you'll find Lee. Like a Lee automaton. And I'm Rob Chapman.
And today we're going to talk to you about some more cool amplifiers.
Bruno!
From our friends at Vox. Now, the story behind these is about a month ago, Rob and I shot a video on a little Vox 18 watt combo called the TB35. And it was a special offer at Andertons, and it sounded amazing, and it was a killer price, and we were both really blown away by how cool it sounded. And I went back to Vox and said, you know, there's like they have a big the TB18 has a bigger brother called the TB35. And I went, yeah, we got some of those. I said, do you want to do a deal on those as well to sort of get them through the same kind of deal? And they said, yeah. So we bought a bunch of the 35C1s, which is this one, the 1x12, a bunch of the 35C2s, which is a little off camera, but you'll see a sweep over of that at some point, which is the 212. They are currently being sold off at half the suggested retail price in the UK.
Ooh, that's 50%.
That's 50%.
Wow.
50 cent, as I say. That's 50 cent off the price. And so, quick rundown on the spec. The Tony Bruno. Who is Tony Bruno?
I've no idea, Lee. Tell me who Tony Bruno is.
He's not the Bruno character that Baron Sacha Cohen played. No, he is an American boutique amp designer who has worked on his own amps in the past and for Vox in the past, but basically is kind of known for probably a more American sounding tone than is traditionally associated with Vox. So what they did was they took the basic AC15 and the AC30 designs and they gave them to Tony and said, well, feel free to tweak these up and sort of make an amp that you like the sound of, and so became the TB18 and the TB35. So I thought we'd kind of do this because then you guys can see kind of some of the tonal variants that are available from this here amplifier. So there's all the controls that I talked about earlier on, and what we're going to do first of all is show you with the master volume switched in how you can kind of just crank this a little bit just to get some sort of slightly dirty sound. So we'll start with a really nice clean sound while I just play with some tone. Okay, so now what I'm...
So, Captain, this is what we can do with the slow distortion from Wampler, a Les Paul from Gibson, the various switchings, and a Bruno. I went silent on the X.
I heard. So, what you'll see again, we're only using the slow distortion here. We're just using the crunch mode, and we're only using the regular side of the pedal. We're not using the boost side. And it sounds a little bit like this.